even function, odd function, and also the neither. Now let's look at the condition of even function and odd function and neither. So in order to be even function, it has to, okay, I use a different color. So in order to be even function, a function has to satisfy this condition. The f of x value should be equal to f of negative x. If these two are equal, it means this is an even function. In order to be odd function, it has to be f of negative x equal to negative f of x. And if it doesn't satisfy, if a function doesn't satisfy both of them, we call this one neither. Like neither mean it doesn't satisfy f of negative x, f of negative is not equal to negative f of x, and or f of x. And here you can see these are the conditions, like the f of negative x is equal to negative f of x, that's the condition for odd, and f of negative x is equal to f of x, that's the condition for even. So if it's not an even or odd, it means it's a neither. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at a problem. Let's say we have a problem given that is f of x that is equal to x power 4 plus 3x square, and the question is asking to find whether this is an even function or odd function. So whenever we have a question like this, the first thing we have to do is we have to plug a negative x for it. Instead of x, we put a negative x, and see we are getting the same results as this, like this pattern. We have to have any of this format to prove this point. So first I'm gonna put negative x for this x values and see what we are getting. So f of negative x is going to be negative x power 4 and then plus 3 times negative x power 2. And we know that when we have a even power for anything, the negative become positive. So here we have a even power, so this is going to be x power 4 and then 3, and here also we have even power, even number as power, so that's going to be x square, positive x square. And here you can see this one and this one is equal, this one and this one is equal. Therefore f of x, I use a different color, therefore f of x is equal to f of negative x. And it satisfies which condition? You can see this is satisfying the even condition, that is f of x is equal to f of negative x. Therefore this function is even function. Okay, so that's our first problem. Let's look at another problem. So I'm going to erase this one. Let's try another problem. Let's say we have a question given like this: f of x is equal to x power 5 plus 2x cubed, and we want to find whether it's an even function or odd function. The first step is always plugging negative x instead of x, and here we are going to have negative x power 5 plus 2 times negative x power 3, and here we are having odd powers. Odd powers keeps the negative as negative, so this is going to be negative x power 5, and then the next one is going to be negative x cubed. So if we multiply this one, this is going to be just negative 2x power cube, 2x power cube, and here we can take negative 1 common. If we take negative 1 common, you can see this becomes x power 5 plus 2x cube, and you can see this x power 5 plus 2x cube is our f of x, so we can plug that one right here. This minus 1 and then f of x right here, and that's basically negative f of x. So we got f of negative x is equal to negative f of x. That's second condition right here. So therefore this is an odd function. And that's how we differentiate like whether a function is even function or odd function. If it doesn't satisfy both of the condition and we are getting something else, it means it's neither. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and continue rest of the problems in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys on my next video.